Hey there, friends. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a topic that affects so many of us, but often doesn't get the attention it deserves: cholesterol. Specifically, we're talking about foods to eliminate if you want to lower your cholesterol levels. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Ugh, not another health talk. But stick with me, because this is not just about restrictions. It's about empowerment and making choices that can really benefit your health in the long run. First off, let's break it down. Cholesterol is a waxy substance found in your blood, and while your body needs some cholesterol to function properly, too much of it can lead to serious health issues like heart disease. So, how do we keep those levels in check? Well, one of the most effective ways is through our diet. And that's where we come in today, by identifying some of the foods you might want to reconsider. Let's kick things off with the obvious culprit: saturated fats. These are typically found in animal products like fatty cuts of meat, full-fat dairy products, and even certain oils like palm and coconut oil. Now, I'm not saying you have to completely eliminate these from your life. I mean, who doesn't love a good steak or a creamy slice of cheese? But moderation is key. If you can swap out those fatty cuts for leaner options like skinless chicken or fish, you're already on the right track. And when it comes to dairy, try opting for low-fat or fat-free versions. Your heart will thank you. Next up, let's talk about trans fats. These are the real villains in our story. Trans fats are often found in processed foods, baked goods, and even some margarines. They're created through a process called hydrogenation, which makes oils solid at room temperature. The problem? They not only raise your bad cholesterol levels, but also lower your good cholesterol. It's like a double whammy. So, keep an eye out for anything labeled as partially hydrogenated oils on the ingredient list. If you see that, put it back on the shelf and choose something healthier. Trust me, your body will appreciate it. Now, moving on to another sneaky source of cholesterol: processed meats. Think bacon, sausage, hot dogs, and deli meats. While they might be delicious and convenient, these foods are often loaded with sodium and preservatives, which can contribute to higher cholesterol levels. I know. Who doesn't love a good bacon breakfast? But consider swapping those processed meats for healthier alternatives, like turkey, chicken, or even plant-based proteins. You'll still get that satisfying taste without the added cholesterol baggage. All right, let's not forget about refined carbohydrates. This includes white bread, pastries, and sugary cereals. They might be easy to grab on the go, but they can spike your blood sugar levels and lead to increased cholesterol. Instead, try incorporating whole grains into your diet. Think brown rice, quinoa, and whole grain bread. Not only are they better for your cholesterol, but they also keep you feeling fuller for longer. It's a win-win. And speaking of sugar, let's take a moment to chat about added sugars. These little guys are hidden in so many foods, from sauces to snacks, and they can wreak havoc on your cholesterol levels. When you consume too much sugar, it can lead to weight gain, which is a risk factor for high cholesterol. So check those labels and try to cut back on sugary drinks and snacks. Instead, reach for fruits or nuts when you're craving something sweet. Your body will thank you for the natural sugars and nutrients. Now, I want to bring up another area that often gets overlooked: fried foods. I know, who doesn't love a crispy French fry or a crunchy onion ring? But frying foods can add a lot of unhealthy fats and calories. Instead of frying, consider baking, grilling, or steaming your food. You'll still get that satisfying crunch without the added cholesterol. Plus, it's a great way to experiment with herbs and spices to bring out those flavors. All right, before we wrap things up, let's talk about portion sizes. It's not just about what we eat, but how much we eat. Even healthy foods can contribute to high cholesterol if you're piling them on your plate. So, practice mindful eating. Listen to your body, pay attention to your hunger cues, and try to eat slowly. It's amazing how much more satisfying a smaller portion can be when you take the time to truly enjoy it. So, let's recap the key players in our cholesterol-lowering journey. Limit saturated and trans fats, cut back on processed meats and refined carbs, watch out for added sugars, steer clear of fried foods, and be mindful of portion sizes. It might seem like a lot to take in, but remember, it's all about making small, sustainable changes that add up over time. And hey, I know that changing your diet can feel overwhelming, but you don't have to do it all at once. Start with 1 or 2 changes and build from there. You might surprise yourself with how easy it can be to incorporate healthier options into your meals. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and family. Let's spread the word about heart health together. Until next time, take care of yourselves and happy eating.